Okay, I welcome you guys in this video. We're going to see how to make the create operation. Okay, so first thing you have to do in this, we have to check that we have dependency folders like npm nodes, some other things like you have to go for the package.json folder, and I will give you the dependency folders like dependencies like one and two. These two packages will you have to copy paste from my video, and then make sure once you copy paste in this video, you just click on this terminal and then click on the npm install command. Once the command will be installed, the packages will be installed, and then this, and then another step we have to do in this in the srv folder. So, yes, in the gen folder there will be srv file folder will be there. In that srv folder you can find that there is a folder called server.js. Okay, so here you can find that in the gen, and then after that srv, you have to paste that srv file you have to create it, like server.js file you have to create. So I also give this code in the comment or in the description box. You can find this code and then also the dependency folder code. So you have to create in the gen, and then below that srv, and then you can find the o data will be there. After this file will also you can find it. So after that you have to create that server.js file. In that server.js file you have to copy this, paste this code, and then click on the npm install command. Okay, once you have done these two package.json and then server.js file, you can directly move to the terminal, and you can just click on the npm install command. Once it was installed means, then you can try to run your program. Like you can find that there will be the v2 folder will be there. Okay, so if the v2 folder you have v2 like link was there means, you can make the create operation, because create operation need an v2 like o data v2 will be needed. Okay, fine. After this you can easily make the operation, like you can move on to your application like Fiori application. In the XML folder you can find, like I have pasted like title, and then list of items will be there, and then VM box. So and then there will be three inputs. Okay, I have already, so list I have included like to showcase the books, and then there will some of the data will be there, no? So it will showcase from ID and title will be showcasing, and then afterwards there will be three inputs. What are the inputs means, the id will be input, and then title will be input, and number of stock will be input. Once I make this input and then click on the create means, it will create. Okay, so by using the list you have to paste that your link. Okay, so in this case I have my books link. So in this books link I have pasted this link. So I have pasted this link, so make sure you have do it correctly. Okay. Once you have completed the view folder like XML folder, just move on to the controller folder. In the controller folder, just leave the on init function. Okay, and then you just copy this code, and then you can paste it, or I can explain it. So you can make the function like create data, and then you can get the input from the XML file like using the ID. I have IDs like ID input, and then name input, and then stock input. Likewise, I have included this, and then there will be get view, and then by ID, and then get value will be there. Okay, so you have to do this as usually, because you can do this. You can getting input from the input means you have to do the get value. Okay, so make it will view correctly, and then afterwards I have declaring another variable called data. In this data I have creating the title, stock, and then Yes, ID, title, and stock by ID, title, and stock. Okay, so I recommend you that you can use this same attribute like ID, title, and stock for the both the side. Like I title means title. So I request you to make the same name as it is in the database, and then it is in the variable declaration. Okay. Once you have created this, and then you can move on to the this part. This part will help you to create an operation. Like we can include the B2 data, and then creating a JSON model, and then afterwards it will get set the views from the test, and then it will creating the operation. Like create operation will be done. So this file also like your books folder. So make sure that, and then the data will be created and it will show the message box. Okay, before doing this you have to import this also, like JSON module and then message box, because we have using the message box here. So I have imported that, and then JSON model I have using, so I have included the JSON model. And then if you are using this means, if you are placing something means, you have to place the here also, like in the same order, like controller JSON message means controller JSON message. So in the same order you have to place. If you are misplacing this means, it will also took the error. Okay, fine. And then yes, that's the program. And the create will be triggered once I click on the button. Like here I have make the press event and then create data. Once the create data name, and then the function name will be same. Okay, make sure that, and then that's it, we can run the program. So here there will be initially two data will be available, and then the data will be displaying here, and then I'm clicking that the data will be 3, and then the ID will be the test 1, and then the stock will be the 100, or I'm just entering 200. Then click on create. The create operation was done, and you can show this. The message was created successfully. Click on OK and move on to your data. Just refresh it, and you can find that the data will be available in the folder. Fine. This was a basic create operation. So if you have any errors, means you may get the errors from uh, like error while creating the data. So the data variables you can get an error, or this will be make error. So fine. If you got any error means, just comment here and I will definitely help you directly without any cost. I will teach you anything. Okay, fine. Thank you.